less than p data end equals 61 data is last node equals data is only node equals data start equals 0 greater than. Sure. Here's a well-structured and engaging narrative script. Less than p data end equals 55 data is last node equals data is only node equals data start equals 0 greater than. Looks like you uploaded a file. How can I help with it? Less than span greater than. Alright, let's talk about Dave Hughes, one of Australia's most iconic comedians. You know him for his sharp wit, unfiltered honesty, and that unmistakable voice that's become a staple in Aussie entertainment. But behind the laughs, there's a deeper story. A story of struggle, addiction, and an insatiable drive for success. Less than, span greater than, less than, span greater than. On the latest episode of Less Than, span greater than, less than, span greater than Australian story less than, span greater than, less than, span greater than. Hughesy peels back the curtain on his life in a way we haven't seen before. He's always been upfront about his past, but this time he's digging even deeper. We're talking about his tough childhood, growing up with a father who battled alcohol addiction, but that experience left a mark on him. One that he carried into his own adult life. Less than, span greater than. Less than span greater than. Hughesy has never shied away from sharing his own struggles with alcohol. He gave it up in his early 20s, believing he had put that chapter behind him. But as he reflects now, maybe he just replaced one addiction with another. Maybe I've gotten a work addiction, he admits. But I think it's a healthy addiction to be obsessed with making people laugh. Less than, span greater than. Less than, span greater than. His close friend and fellow comedian Rove McManus sees it differently. There's a difference between being a hard worker and being a workaholic. I feel like he's a workaholic, Rove says. And that's where things get complicated. Hughesy's relentless dedication to his craft has brought him massive success. 30 years in the industry, countless TV and radio gigs, and a career most comedians could only dream of. But at what cost? Less than, span greater than. Less than, span greater than. The documentary takes us to his hometown of Warrnambool, where Hughesy reflects on the roots of his obsession. His family, including his wife and kids, open up about what it's like living with someone who's constantly chasing the next big laugh. And for the first time, we get an unfiltered look at the internal battle he's been fighting. The pull between self-loathing and self-love. Less than, span greater than. Less than, span greater than. It's raw. It's real. And it's a side of Dave Hughes we rarely get to see. Whether you're a longtime fan or just curious about the man behind the mic, this episode is a must-watch. Tune in on Monday, March 10th at 8 p.m. That is AEDT on ABC TV and ABC iView. You won't want to miss it. Less than, span greater than. Less than, span, class equals text token text tertiary dark. Text gray, 500 pointer events none select none. Prose mirror widget contented edible equals false style equals position, absolute, greater than write something. Less than, span greater than. Less than img, alt equals class equals prose mirror separator, greater than. Stay subscribed for more videos.